I got to give a hot shout out to one of the great American cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Brotherly anal.
What a town. We love it. We've been blowing Philadelphia for 40 years over here.
Big fan of the Philly.
That's our town. I got sober there. I met my parents there.
Wow.
My grandmother blew me there.
Little Philly broke your heart?
Philly broke my heart. No, it was a girl.
Pull over.
I love Philadelphia. We did Helium, which I did like the first year in its existence. I opened for Nick DiPaolo there.
Ah, yes, Nick Dip.
And I got all kinds of fun stories about that. One time I was killing so hard, he walked out. I ordered a pizza, a large cheese pizza. And in the middle of my set, he just brought it out and put it on the stool.
Jeez.
Because the stage is right next is the door.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that? And he just crawled back into the green room.
I don't care for that.
Tried to do my show with a cheese pizza on the stool.
Was he kind of like, hey, you're killing too hard?
I came back. I went, what was that? He goes, I don't know. You're killing too hard. It was pissing me off.
Ah!
So I just did my set. When I finished my set, I had to walk back with the pizza. And so we did Philadelphia. Unbelievable weekend. For some reason, late show Saturday, I just couldn't get anything moving. We had sold out Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then that late show Saturday, Phillies playoff was going on. There was a huge fight that night also. Big UFC card.
Pereira.
Did you know that you can just get the club to buy the fight?
I do it all the time.
Like the opener, it wasn't even openers. It was like guest spot. People were like, tell the manager.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
That's the weird thing about money. If you go, hey, can you give me $200? They go, no. But if you go, can you put the fight on? It costs $200. They're like, all right, we'll do it.
It's not 200. That was like 80.
Maybe it's 80. But I threw out a number.
I like the number. Well, anyway, so there's a big fight. Anyways, every show was rocking and killing. Mary Radzinski was hosting. You know Mary?
Oh, she's funny.
She's great. I had my last drink I've ever had in my life was with her and Pat House at Helium.
Wow.
So significant place, of course. And I've been working there for 18 years now, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So just an amazing show. And then Matt Wayne was featuring, and Sarah and the baby came down, which is exciting because, I don't like being away. I hate missing him. I miss her, sort of. And so I said, hey, come on down. It's Philly. We'll all drive together. So we had a big family affair. It was me, Matt, the baby, Sarah, which is great because all day I can hang out with them and see them and everything. But it's still tricky.
Yeah.
Because you're like, and we had this in Portland too. You're like, you got to get a second room because you're like, well, I have to go nap. I woke up at 6. I have 2 shows, 2 meet and greets. It's a lot to juggle.
Second room, really?
Yeah, because I'm like, I want to go nap. She wants to go nap. It's, you don't have to, but it's a lot. Like, I can't just be like, hey, I have a show. Could you be quiet?
Right.
11-month-old?
I never thought about that.
And it's Philly. There's only so long you can go walk around and go somewhere. So we're hanging out. We're doing the shows. They're all killer. Every show, great crowds, great meet and greets, sold out of merch.
Nice.
So then
That's lunch.
I get a text from no one wants to hear about her.
Uh-oh.
Old Feehan.
Old foot job.
And she goes, hey, I think this is okay to say. I think she talks about it. Drew Montana, you know Drew Montana?
No.
He's a comedian in Philly.
I don't know.
He's in Shane's crew, I think.
Okay.
And he's got a big podcast.
Great name.
Yeah. DRU Montana. He's like a quarterback.
Black guy?
Sort of.
Oh.
He's white, but he's like an urban-y white guy.
I see. A wigger.
Whoa!
Wow. You can say bigger.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
Different meaning. But
Wigger warning.
So she goes, hey, could you do his podcast, be a personal favor to me?
Okay.
And I go, sure, I'm happy to do a podcast. I love doing podcasts.
What, you blow this guy in the 80s or something?
I think in the 2020s.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yesterday.
So I think they're kind of dating.
Oh, great. All right.
Yeah. So, I mean, by the time this comes out, who knows? They could be married or she could have killed him.
Anna Montana.
So I go, yeah, I like to do favors. I do favors. I got to get him more podcasts. Plus, when I said I was going to Philly, they got like an army of fans. 100 people were like, hey, please do his podcast, do this podcast.
Great.
So I said, great. But Friday morning, I had radio. So I was like, I got radio Friday morning.
President Steve?
Of course.
Philly's finest.
Love those guys. They're so awesome. That's a good radio show. You can do it for like 20 minutes.
Yep.
They let you just be yourself.
They laugh.
And they're all huge fans of ours.
Woo-wee.
So I go, I got radio, plus I have the family, so I'll be a little tired. So Karen's like, well, do it. You got to do the pod. You said you'd do it. And I said, I'm happy to do it. But I go, I got an idea.
Uh-oh.
What if you come down to Philly, your boyfriend, strap one on, throw one in his,
Sure.
do whatever you guys do. I don't know what they do in the privacy of their home. Then at night, you watch the baby, the first show, just sit in the room. He'll be sleeping. Sarah can come do a guest spot. I go, I'll get you a room because I want a room to nap during the day anyways.
Whoa!
So I go, then you guys can switch. You can do a spot on the Late Show. Then we'll all do his podcast together.
Oh,
Pretty good plan. So he gets the king of content on his podcast.
Yeah, King
They
Tut.
both get laid, and they can do it in a nice hotel because they're getting a free hotel.
Sure.
Sarah gets a spot.
Nice.
I get a spot.
What about the baby?
Baby, she's going to watch the baby for one show. Sarah's going to watch the other show.
Oh, man, this is locking in.
Perfect. She goes, I'm on the next train.
Whoa!
I go, all right, it's working out for everybody.
Love it.
So she comes on down. I go down. I go, hey, let me get another hotel, discounted room, because we're the comedians. I go, give me for 2 days.
Sinesta?
I got the Sinesta, yeah.
I know it well.
Now they know next time.
Sorry.
But so I go, fantastic. This is great. So we got me, Matt, the baby, Sarah, Karen, Drew, the butler, the whole gang.
What are you dropping on hotels over here, Fatty? This is quite a couple of rooms.
It's a club discount. It's $130.
Okay.
$130 a night. So
All
2
right.
nights, $260. That's to get my wife a spot, get my friend laid,
Yep.
and I can nap. The nap is crucial.
Nap is big.
Because now Sarah's like, well, you watch the baby. She didn't sleep because I had to do the show. So she's like, she goes, takes a nap. She goes and works out. Boobily boop, bibbity bing. It's all locking in.